Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the public test server for Elder Scrolls Online. I am still in Elsewhere looking at some of the new things that are coming with the next big chapter very soon. Today I just wanted to show a couple of quality life things that are coming with the chapter. This is going to be an improvement to the base game. So first of all, I wanted to look at the new guild finder, which has been greatly needed in the game for a very, very long time. So usually I get there by typing U just to come up with a menu so I can get here. This is your guild tab, or you can just type G to get to your guilds. And right here you'll find your guilds listed, and then a guild finder and a thing about creating and joining guilds. So this is like a help file for creating and joining guilds. So Guild Finder will allow you to see the active guilds and ones that are advertising. And then you can also go by trading, group, PvE, role-playing, social, PvP, questing, or crafting. So these are different ways that guilds can advertise different types of activities to help you find one that will that you can match. So once you find one, and if you have a slot open, you can have you can have 5 guilds, 6 guilds. Can't remember now. I quit a guild just so I could show this to you, so anyway, you are limited on how many guilds you can have. So say you find a guild that you are interested in joining, you would see the social testing guilds tool. So this is PTS, so a lot of these people are just testing the guild tool. So let's see, PTS guild, PvP, questing, crafting. Do we have a crafting guild here? Well, let's do let's see. So here you get a nice description of what's available. You can get further details by typing E. And they kind of show you what they're all about. And so if you're interested, you could type R to apply to a guild. There's sort of a default message, which I believe is something that you can set up. So we'll look at this. I think this is one that I pre-set up already. So I've applied. I hit E because I had one that I already tested. So here's your application message. You can edit what you'd like to say when you apply. So in here you have a lot of room to add to your message that you automatically send when you apply. And here you can see where your active applications are and how many days it's been and that sort of thing. So I guess they can see kind of your details too. So they could see what kind of what your class is, what your alliance is, what your achievement points and your levels are. I believe that they can see that when you apply to their guild. So let's see what. Yeah, I can't preview it, but that's pretty much what they see. So that's pretty cool. And if you own a guild, then you were able to set up an ad. Basically, you could have your banner, basically what it is that you're looking for. So let's see. I could create a guild just to test. And I could choose. Yeah, so it kind of defaults to the faction of your character that's creating it, but looks like you could change it. Anyway, so I'll create it. And hopefully it's there. So now I have PTS Test Guild. I am the so I'm the owner. I can update. Hey there. Message of the day. Alright. So we save that. And background information. This is a test guild. This is a PTS test guild. And all are welcome. Because we are testing the guild finding tool. So under recruitment, you can look at, you can choose to be listed. List your guild in the guild finder. You need to provide the following required information: primary focus, playstyle, language, recruitment, headline, guild description. Okay, so right now I'm not listed. Secondary focus is we'll say questing. Then additional activities: trading, housing, fishing. Let's just check them all. Do them all. PvP, trials, crafting, justice. And here you can check the kind of minimum champion points if you're going to be one of those elite guilds that require only a certain level of champion points. You can put them here. So I'm not quite sure why that's there, why the roles are there in the recruitment thing. We'll see. Maybe, I guess, if you have a guild that runs dungeons and stuff, you're particularly looking for tanks and healers, you could put that in. Play style: casual. Language: English. 4 hours. See. Guess you can like kind of indicate about what time you're active. It's pretty cool. That. Oh yeah, you could kind of put that in. That's pretty cool. So you know if this is the kind of guild that's going to be awake when you are. Hey, everyone, welcome. We're testing Green Guild Finder. Okay. And guild description. Test guild for PTS. Okay. Alright. So there we're all set up. Now we can go back up here to listing. Be listed. So now my PTS test guild is listed on the guild finder. Then in here we would list your guild in the guild listing section to receive new applications. So you can check your new applications. You can set your response message. When you decline an application, where you then have the option to customize it for each application. So, hey, sorry, we're full. Okay. Okay, so your response message will be pre-filled when you decline an application, where you then have the option to customize it for each application. So received applications will be listed here. Blacklisted. So here you can actually have people who are blacklisted. Now, not quite sure how that goes. I've never owned a guild before, so then there's of course all this other stuff that you can set up. So that's kind of how it basically looks to get your application set up and your guild listing advertised if you own the guild. And then you can also, it looks like down here, you can link your guild in chat for some reason. But when you click on it, someone will be able to see this. So, you know, it gives you all the information that you need, right? So that's actually a very cool tool, and it is desperately needed in the game, because otherwise you were having to go through the forums and trying to figure out who's still active and who's looking, who's not looking, all that sort of stuff. So I think this is a really great addition to the base game. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Skyshards for alts. This is going to be a new feature coming in with Elsewhere chapter. I'm not sure if they're going to have it from day one or if they're releasing it after a little while, but this feature is being tested on the PTS. So I wanted to have a look at this so we can understand just what this is. So as you know, you can have multiple characters on Elder Scrolls Online, and each one of those characters has to find Skyshards, which are equivalent to, you get 3 Skyshards, you get 1 skill point. And there's Skyshards in every single zone, every dungeon, trial, and whatever. You can earn Skyshards in a lot of the places, especially the dungeons in Cyrodiil and all of the overland zones. So sometimes you have a character that, you know, say you've had one character who's done everything. They've been to every Skyshard in the game, but you want to create a new character and you don't really want to have to run through all of the zones to get all the Skyshards all over again. Especially when you have 6 or 12 or however many characters you have created to play the game with. So they are adding in the ability to purchase the Skyshards for all these different zones. So as you see, there are some that I cannot purchase. There is a requirement. So, I mean, before we get started on is this pay to win, you have to have one character who has completed the achievement. So they're not going to let you just buy them without ever exploring a zone and finding Skyshards ever in your entire time on the game. You have to have the particular achievement that they are listing in the store. So for Balfoyan Skyshards, one of my characters has to have achieved the Balfoyan Skyshard Hunter achievement. So you can't just buy it if you've never done it before, not on any character. So here you have one that I cannot buy because I have not completed this achievement in any of my other characters. In order to activate this, you would have to log in all of your characters one time at least, and they will unlock the ability to purchase these Skyshards. I do not know how much these will cost because this is PTS and they are charging 1 crown, so it's very unfair to me to say what they're going to cost because I really don't know. I could imagine that they could make a pretty penny off of this because here I have a new character. This one is a PTS template who's never been anywhere, has not achieved anything. She might be max level because she's a template, but she's never achieved any of this stuff. So I could just come in here from day one and spend crowns to buy all of these Skyshards that my other characters have already achieved. So it is locked behind the fact that you actually have to have done this achievement at least once on one of your characters. But at the same time, it means that you can very quickly gain all of the skill points from a Skyshard achievement for the rest of your characters by using crowns, which is real money. So this might be slightly controversial. Personally, I think the fact that it's locked behind having an achievement first is okay. Because, you know, I don't think... I still think you're going to have to do a lot of leveling on a brand new character anyway, and this just helps it a little bit, make it less painful. But who knows how much it's going to cost. I suspect it will cost quite a bit, but who knows. So I just wanted to show you this. It's an interesting concept. I think I like it. Until I find out how much it costs, then I might not like it anymore. But as you can see, not everything. I cannot get everything because I have not completed these achievements. So that's your give and take on this one. Well, anyway, I hope you found this interesting, and I'm looking forward to getting into early access on this chapter pretty soon. So take care, everybody, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Oma Games. If you would like to see my live streams, please go to twitch.tv and follow Miss Oma. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.